Weighing in, fights, and films.
Hi, welcome to Weighing In, Fights and Films! I am Brett the Threat with my cousin and co-host,
Jenny Rose. I wasn't expecting you to go with helium on that.
I was doing the little alien.
Okay. I didn't know the little alien had a voice.
Well, actually, when the aliens get shot, they always go. They make that high pitch.
God. Yeah. I believe they used baboon shrieks for that, by the way.
Did they?
Yeah.
Wow, you love the trivia.
I do like the trivia. This movie, though, Aliens 3,
Aliens 3.
has Sigourney Weaver back into it.
Directed by who?
This one is directed by
I think the same guy did Fight
David
Club.
Fincher.
David Fincher, same guy who did Fight
Yeah.
Club.
Oh, that's sad to hear. It's Charles S. Dutton is who you were thinking about before.
Yes.
And who you may not know, Charles Dance is in it. That dude that plays kind of opposite her. That kind of is on her
The
side.
doctor?
Yeah, the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who he is?
No.
He's a Lannister.
Which one?
He's the father.
Oh, that's right!
Yeah.
No way! Wow, he's much younger.
So this one, again, she's the only survivor from this crew. I mean, she's gonna have a hard time making friends.
She's poison.
Everyone dies around her.
That's what really pissed me off about this movie, is that
I know, I
they kill
was-
off Hicks and Newt right in the fucking beginning. And
He
that's
wasn't happy
bullshit.
about it either, the actor, because he wouldn't let them use his likeness when he learned that they were killing that character off. He's like, you can't make a dummy of me then.
Wow.
Yeah.
That pissed
So-
me off, man, because there was a comic book that picked up right at the end of Aliens that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I was like, oh, they're going to make a movie of this series and it's going to be fucking great.
No.
Nope, they just fucking kill them off. Right away, I was like, fuck this movie.
This movie kind of goes kind of like Riddick style to me.
Riddick?
So they kind of get away from the space themes and more to like a grunge prison camp. And I didn't know God still existed this far in the future. So you include a love story in it because, yeah, she does end up, spoiler alert, she ends up sleeping with Lannister.
I think that's the first time she got laid in
Yeah.
like 200 years.
Yeah. So she's a little hard up. But I mean, they talked about it in the previous movies, a kind of a little bit about, you know, taking care of that side of life, but it was never like a prominent thing in the movies, and I thought that was a good thing. This one made it more prominent, and they had like the religious overtone to it, and the movie went to hell.
I did a little research on this movie too. This is another one of those movies that it was good before the studio heads got involved and then fucked it all
I
up.
remember reading that in the trivia, yeah. It was like too many cooks in the kitchen on this one. Yeah.
You will be hard pressed to find an interview with David Fincher where he actually talks about the movie Aliens. He doesn't want to talk.
yeah.
He says it's one of his worst experiences.
Yeah.
But you see his visual eye, his directing style, and his lighting style is definitely in this movie. It's beautiful to look at. I love the scene with the lighting and the big fan, and he's cleaning the fan, and the aliens coming. The whole light, cutting through the fans cutting through the light. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But like everything else, the story was terrible. It's just one of those movies that I was so pissed off.
Yeah. Well, they took your franchise and kind of...
They fucked it. They fucked
Yeah.
it. They bent it over and didn't use any lube.
There's bad, cheesy TV music for the soundtrack, it sounded like to me.
Yeah.
And then, still, she can't climb a ladder. I noticed that at the end. And I'm sorry, but that's not... so how do you weigh in on this movie?
This movie sucked. This is a face down and bloody. I don't
Same
like
here.
it at all.
One
The only
punch.
thing that saved it was the directing style. But even then, it didn't save it because I will never watch this movie again.
Yeah. See, for me, like, Charles Dance did well in his character, like, as an actor in the role.
Mm-hmm.
But, again...
You got to sit through religious overtones. You got to sit through bad writing.
There's a lot to muddle through to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a one punch for me too.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. Skip over it.
Sorry, David Fincher, you're a great director of that movie.
I think he'd agree with you. So anyway, that's how we weigh in on the Aliens 3. We're weighing in fights and films, and you can support this channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, and clicking a link below for merchandise.
Oh, sorry. Hey.
Stepping on my line.
I did. And don't forget to support her MMA fight career by clicking the link below for some of her merchandise as well.
Yeah. And that's it.
And we got another Aliens. We're doing Aliens 4
Aliens Resurrection.
Resurrection coming up.